The West Philippine Sea is once again a flashpoint. Gray hulls crisscross restless waters as patrol ships shadow each other in a dangerous dance. Radios crackle with warnings. Every maneuver is watched, every move measured. The stakes could not be higher. Last night, Filipino sailors aboard the BRP Raja Salomon stared into the gloom, their eyes fixed on the outlines of foreign vessels drawing near. Across the bow, powerful spotlights swept the waves. Tense voices echoed below decks, relaying orders and updates as the situation unfolded. For years, these waters have been a stage for big power rivalry. Now, new tools have entered the spotlight, tools that change the script. The Philippine Navy, once limited to old radios and small arms, is unveiling something different. Technology designed to defend without bloodshed. This is more than a news story. It's the dawn of a new era at sea, one where courage and innovation meet challenge head-on. On the deck of the BRP Raja Salomon, something unusual gleams in the sun. Mounted above the bridge is a device that looks like a speaker crossed with a searchlight. This is the Long Range Acoustic Device, or LRAD. Beside it, a sleek barrel houses the laser Dazzler, another non-lethal innovation. LRAD is more than a loudspeaker. It projects voice commands and warning tones over kilometers, cutting through wind and engine noise. Its sound is clear and impossible to ignore, even in the chaos of a standoff. The laser Dazzler, meanwhile, emits a safe but disorienting green beam. It flashes across the water, dazzling the eyes of anyone approaching too close, making it hard to see or advance. Together, these systems create a new kind of shield. They buy precious minutes in tense encounters, giving Filipino sailors options they never had before. Instead of choosing between only talking or shooting, crews can now send unmistakable warnings, or force an intruder to back off, all without pulling a trigger. This technology matters because the world is watching. Each incident in these waters is a test, and the right tools can mean the difference between calm and catastrophe. In the past, Filipino sailors had only two choices when facing aggressive ships: radio warnings or live ammunition. Radios could be ignored or jammed. Weapons risked deadly escalation and international outrage. It was a thin line to walk, and every misstep carried danger. Today, the BRP Raja Salomon's crew stands behind new defenses. The LRAD's voice booms across the water, its message unmistakable. The laser Dazzler flashes a line of light, asserting presence without harm. Suddenly the options are not black or white. There is a safe, powerful middle path. The difference is night and day. With these tools, the Navy can control the tempo of a confrontation. They can respond strongly without firing a shot. This is a game changer, a way to match provocative actions while keeping the peace. It is not just about hardware, it's about having choices. Technology gives the Philippine Navy more room to maneuver, more ways to defend without regret. Every mission in the West Philippine Sea demands courage. Sailors face long watches, rough seas, and the constant shadow of larger, better-armed ships. Yet day after day they stand their ground. They are the guardians of the nation's frontiers. Stories of grit abound. There are tales of small Navy boats outnumbered and outgunned, yet refusing to yield. Crews improvising with old radios, their words sometimes lost in static, but their resolve never fading. These are the quiet heroes of maritime defense. Now, with LRAD and laser Dazzlers, the risks change, but the courage remains. Technology is a new shield, but it cannot replace heart. Filipino sailors still face the unknown each time they cast off, but they do so with more tools and new hope. What remains constant is their duty. Whether armed with words, waves, or new devices, they protect the nation with everything they have. In maritime confrontations, the gap between a warning and a weapon can be perilous. Words may be ignored. Gunfire is a last resort. For years, there was nothing in between. This dangerous gap left sailors with few safe choices. The arrival of LRAD and laser Dazzlers changes this equation. Now, the Navy can escalate its response step by step. A warning is given by radio. If ignored, the LRAD's tone pierces the air. If the threat persists, a flashing green beam dazzles intruders, stopping them in their tracks. This layered approach buys time. It gives adversaries a chance to reconsider before things turn deadly. It also makes intent clear. The Philippine Navy will defend its waters, but it seeks to avoid harm. Non-lethal systems do not erase risk, but they reduce it. They fill the void between talk and violence, making the sea a little safer for all who sail it. At sea, power is not just about weapons, it is also about presence, signals, and psychology. When two ships face off, each side looks for an edge. A loud, clear warning or a sudden flash of light can tip the balance. Without a single shot fired, the LRAD's piercing sound is impossible to ignore. It startles, confuses, and sends a message: you are seen, you are not welcome. The laser Dazzler, meanwhile, adds a visual shock. For crews unprepared, it is a powerful deterrent. Technology is only part of the story. Filipino sailors use these tools with skill and restraint, knowing when to employ them and when to hold back. The enemy's nerves are tested, not their lives. In modern maritime security, psychological tactics matter as much as firepower. LRAD and laser Dazzlers give the Philippine Navy a new language, one that is loud, clear, and hard to ignore. With LRAD and laser Dazzlers, the Navy gains control over distance and escalation. They can keep threats at bay long before a boarding party or weapons become necessary. This is safer for both sides. The sound waves of the LRAD travel farther than human voices, so warnings reach intruders before they get close. The laser Dazzler's green light signals stop in a language all can understand, regardless of nationality. It is a warning that does not wound. Operationally, this means fewer misunderstandings. Clear, unmistakable signals reduce the risk of accidents. Sailors can act with confidence, knowing they have intermediate options that will not escalate to violence unless absolutely necessary. These tools are not just deterrents, they are force multipliers. Every sailor on deck stands a little taller, knowing that the Navy's reach and resolve are now backed by smart, safe technology. Adopting LRAD and laser Dazzlers across the fleet is not simple. Training is the first challenge. Sailors must learn not just how to operate these tools, but when and why to use them. Misuse could cause confusion, or worse, escalate tensions. Cost is another hurdle. Advanced systems are expensive to buy and maintain. The Philippine Navy must balance between upgrading old ships and investing in new capabilities. Budget realities mean tough choices ahead. Maintenance and adaptation also matter. Salt water, sun, and storms test every piece of equipment at sea. Keeping these high-tech systems running is an ongoing battle. Integrating them into older ships adds another layer of complexity. Yet, these challenges are not insurmountable. With determination and smart investment, the Philippine Navy can overcome these hurdles and ensure that every sailor has access to better, safer tools. Modernization is not just about buying more weapons, it is about making the Navy smarter, more flexible, and more humane. LRAD and laser Dazzlers do not replace courage, they amplify it. They give sailors options to warn, to deter, to protect, without resorting to deadly force. This shift is part of a bigger picture. The world is changing. Maritime disputes are more complex. Technology moves fast. The Philippine Navy must keep pace, not just in firepower, but in strategy and restraint. By adopting advanced non-lethal systems, the Philippines shows it can lead with wisdom, not just might. These tools are a bridge to peace, not just instruments of conflict. Modern defense means thinking ahead. It means embracing innovation, training, and control. It means putting the safety of sailors and the nation first, every day. The waves of the West Philippine Sea will always be unpredictable. Threats will come and go, but the mission remains. Defend the nation's waters, protect its people. In this task, courage is essential, but so is adaptation. LRAD and laser Dazzlers are not a final answer. They are a step forward, a sign that the Philippine Navy is ready for new challenges. With each patrol, sailors gain confidence in their tools and in themselves. The future belongs to those who combine bravery with brains. By embracing smart, non-lethal technology, the Philippines shows the world that strength can be measured in restraint as much as in force. In the end, it is the unity of courage, innovation, and wisdom that will keep the archipelago safe. With eyes on the horizon and hands steady on the helm, the Philippine Navy sails forward, ready for whatever tomorrow brings.